This home in Gilbert, Arizona. The driveway has a lot of efflorescence, which is the darkening and the white. The whiteness is the efflorescence or salt deposit left behind. And the driveway is cracked right here and heaved, tilted down from the saturation of soil over in this geographic area, which has raised this corner of this slab at that juncture. There are exterior cracks. It looks like they've already been identified with blue tape on both corners. And the excessive moisture is causing the movement of the sidewalk as well. Second story windows, right below the windows, is starting to separate right there. And this garage is separate from the house, and it's wanting to pull this way. And that is indicating of movement here on the stem wall foundation area. Entry walk is heaved, got a large trip hazard right there. This sidewalk is down approximately 3 inches. Various cracks and fractures in the corners of the door. Windows. Have some undermining here from excessive moisture. Or it could be a leak. Stem wall needs waterproofed. There's a vertical fracture right there in that stem wall. And that shows movement of this side of the stem wall slightly going down. It's articulating. You have the fractures next to the window and various areas through the wall. That crack and fracture right there is oxidized rebar. Once moisture reaches the reinforcement number 4 bar 1/2 inch in the stem wall, it's going to oxidize and expand up to 5 times its diameter and size, and it's going to break out the side of the stem wall like this. And you can actually see the J-bolt right there. This is the J-bolt holding down the bottom plate of the stem wall that's behind here. This is remnants of the 1/2 inch rebar. And I believe you can just move my camera around here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Just totally destroying the stem wall with my knife. And rebar's right here. It's oxidized and it's coming off in little pieces. This is caused by excessive moisture in this area. Once the paint has been delaminated off of this surface by water, and evaporation of water leaving behind the efflorescence will separate the paint from the stem wall. Before the paint falls off, it degradates the surface of this concrete here. And that's why you see exposed aggregate. There are various cracks, horizontal and vertical, throughout the exterior of this home. There's a very large crack fracture right there. And there are settling cracks, which is this one. It's vertical. And what that shows is that the stem wall is articulating. It's moving because of the moisture around this stem wall. It has to break and fracture because of all of the stress that's pushing down on this foundation. And it's not stable enough to hold it. So it has to relieve itself by cracking and fracturing. Walk around the other side. Right there is a hurricane strap. Yeah, hurricane straps are designed to hold this corner of the building down securely into the stem wall. Very typical of rusting, oxidizing, expanding, and cracking the concrete. Can't really see it here, but back in the corner, the same thing's going on. We have spalling all along this whole side. The paint's coming off, which is the first phase, is the paint comes off, spalled concrete, and then the moisture reaches the steel rebar inside, oxidizing, expanding, causing cracks on the exterior of the slab. Various cracks like this throughout the whole entire wall, horizontal and vertical. Corners of windows. And the moisture is coming from the roof. The roof water is landing here. In this area seems to be puddling in this area. But it also has to do with soil types, how much moisture is going to retain. This side of the stem wall in the backyard also has some spalling, but definitely needs waterproofed. The entire home needs waterproofed. Various cracks and fractures on the exterior of this stucco. And this whole side needs waterproofed as well. We did have a recent rain, and it seems like in this geographic area here, a lot of water pools along with the other side in the front yard.